What if we challenged ourselves to believe in the greatness of God, and the goodness of God, and the creativity and the beauty and the marvelous works of God? You know, you read throughout Scripture about the marvelous things God has done, and you know that He calls the stars by name. You know that He clothes the lilies of the valley. And yet, when it comes to our life, we shrink back in fear. We think somehow if we surrender our lives that God will run out of creativity and beauty and He'll make us miserable and it'll be ugly and awful. And I'm just like, I want to encourage you to give God a chance to surrender, genuinely surrender from the heart. He's a master creator, a master planner, a master designer. And every good and perfect gift comes from above, from the Father of lights, in whom there is no casting of shadows. I believe that's the verse. But it's just like, there's a lie. There's a lie that has been told to you and I, that if we surrender, somehow God will make us miserable and He'll take everything good away from us and we won't be able to shine and express ourselves. And I just challenge you to go to Scripture and research all the things God does. And, you know, even thinking about Jesus's life. And we know that Jesus lowered Himself. He did. He definitely, I mean, considering He was in eternity in heaven with the Father, He definitely lowered Himself to come walk on the earth. But there was wealth. There was wealth in how Jesus lived. There was an abundance of relationships. You know, He had incredible close relationships with His disciples. And, you know, the wise men gave His parents gold, frankincense, and myrrh. He was set for life. He had all the provision He needed for His ministry. And no, He didn't spend it on lavish living. We know that He didn't build Himself a nice house. He didn't have camels and horses and donkeys. He didn't really have any of that. But His mission was very unique. And even His garment was really well made. It was a high quality garment. So it's not like Jesus was just poor and desolate and destitute and wandering around. No, He had a mission. His mission was on the road. It was 24/7. He didn't need His own house. He just needed, you know, good food, you know, good quality garment, and his disciples and His friends around Him. And so, considering Jesus' life and how the Scripture says, you know, He lowered Himself and He washed His disciples' feet. If you look closely, you see all the provision in His life and all the fulfilling relationships in His life. And I just want to encourage you to, just let go of fear and take some time and be like, Lord, I trust You. I want what You have for me. I want to surrender to what You have for me, and I trust You. And I pray that You just speak to me and show me the way I should go. Show me the way I should walk in today. And just take it a day at a time. And as you're waiting on the Lord, because there's things I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for, I don't know if I should get into it, but there's things that I'm waiting on. And I'm doing my part, but I'm also in prayer. And sometimes in the waiting, you can be anxious and you don't really slow down and pay attention and listen. But I just encourage you to trust in God. He is so beautiful. He has so many fulfilling plans for your life.